Ladies and gents, we have some great info regarding GTA 6 and what the websites in-game are going to potentially be, but we also got a little bit of a funny anecdote regarding how the games industry were all in such a happy mood and in a joyous mood when Rockstar Games said that GTA 6 is being delayed until 2026. So this is the first one we got, folks. So Sucker Punch on the GTA 6 delay, that was a great day. Nate Fox says the team has suffered a multi-month hangover from all the champagne popped when Rockstar confirmed the delay. Yeah, so with that one, we are going to see literally, when GTA 6 is released, no games company will want to sell their game probably for 6 or so months afterwards, because GTA 6 is just going to dominate everything, and it will. And the way that we can look at it and we can kind of gauge how many copies will be sold, at this moment in time, we need to look at just the hype surrounding GTA 6. This is a game that people have been waiting now for basically a decade. You know, when GTA 5 came out in 2013, it sold a record number of 11 million copies. Day one. And if you want to look at other games of how much, games normally sell that many or whatever, Red Dead Redemption 1, which came out a couple of years beforehand, has only just surpassed 25 million copies, and that was in December of last year. It's going to be a different beast entirely, GTA 6 is, and if we take what GTA 5 made in the day 1 and day 3, because it was over $800 million day 1. Again, that is because they sold 11 million copies. And that game wasn't as anticipated as GTA 6. GTA 305, it had this online component which didn't really kick off until 2015 when the heists and all the other DLC started coming for that game. But that game sold, I think it was either 16 to 18 million games in 3 days. Over $1 billion. Biggest entertainment launch ever. Red Dead Redemption 2 was the second, with Red Dead Redemption 2 taking in 23 million copies in 2 weeks. So, if we want to go just by Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 6 is going to sell at least 23 to 30 million copies in the first week. That's what I think will happen. And with that, that is going to be just mind-blowing. And as you can see by there, it's kind of interesting because, as you can see, the game was also widely acclaimed commercial success, generating $725 million in 3 days. So, it made $725 million in 3 days. GTA 5 made $1 billion in 3 days. GTA 6 is going to leave everything in the water, and we are going to see so many game companies just like, yeah, I'm not too sure we want to put that out, like that just yet. Obviously, you will get the usual Call of Duty, and you'll also get the FIFA games, EA Sports Football. They're going to come out no matter what. But no game is going to sell anything like GTA 6. But seeing how that all the games industry was like, oh my god, that is amazing, it does show how they all know that GTA 6 is going to destroy everything. They just know it. But it says obviously that nothing news that developers and publishers are keen to move their games ahead of major releases. And as recently as last week's Hollow Knight, Silksong, several companies complained and or took action. But nothing is bigger than GTA 6, of course. The game's 1 year delay from autumn 2025 to May 2026 was huge and sent shockwaves through other companies' release plans, with some having made the costly decision to move their games. Yeah, when it was first announced 2025, everyone was like, we need to move this or we need to get out of this area. And when it was announced that GTA 6 was delayed, you just saw all these other companies, our game's coming out. One of the perfect ones is Battlefield 6. But it does say, though, that only to once again end up alongside Rockstar's 6th installment. But not everyone was negative about it, because those who still plan to release their games this autumn actually got rid of their worst competitor. Yeah, no one wants to go up against GTA 6, and I find that absolutely hilarious, but also amazing, and I understand. There is no other game in the history of video games that is as anticipated as Grand Theft Auto 6. Nothing is. And as you can see by here, that in an interview with MinMax, Sucker Punch creative director Nate Fox was asked if champagne had been popped when the GTA 6 delay was confirmed, and he smiled immediately and replied, "We're all still hungover. Multi-month hangover. That was a great day." Sucker Punch, as you can see, they are working on Ghost of Yote, excuse me if I say that wrong, but they've recently achieved gold status and is therefore fully ready for its launch on October 2nd, which, to be honest with you, I am looking forward to this game, I really am. Ghost of Tsushima is such a brilliant game, and I can see this becoming, again, just like that one, is going to be amazing. So, GTA 6 leaks. Going back now to the leaks for GTA 6. As you can see by here, folks, on the GTA forums, we do have Tez Fun 2, and this is what he posted on Monday. Chit chat aside, I came across some domains, all registered on May 27th under Take-Two's name servers, that seem to be GTA 6 related. These domains could be in-game sites that Rockstar may redirect to GTA 6 pages later on, like what we've seen with 4 and 5. Or some could be completely unrelated instead. But to be honest with you, these names right by here, we know exactly that these are going to be for in-game. And seeing how some of these, the real-world equivalents, WhatUp, that's going to be WhatsApp. Ride Me could be their Uber or their Lyft app. Buck Me, that's the one I'm a little bit like, okay, it could be a hunting one, or it could be an OF one, that's a bit of the old, Buck Me, You got leonidagov.org, obviously, we've got them in the other ones. BrianandBradley.com, I'm not too sure on that one. It could be, Brian could be the, one of the plays we've already seen. It could be one of theirs. Come and hire us and we'll do this for you. You do have the next one, which I think is actually really, the next three are kind of interesting. Obviously, hookers galore. That's probably be, in your apartment if you want to bring one to you like you can in GTA 5, but you ring them and say, oh, come on over. That's probably what that one is there. But then, Wipeout Corn Skin, and My Boy Has a Creepy Corn Dog. So, obviously the bottom one, it wouldn't surprise me if that one turns out to be like the one in GTA 4, where if you go into one of the internet cafes and you put in a certain website, it gives you the maximum wanted level. And obviously because it is a baited website. But that Wipeout Corn Skin for me, at this moment in time, I'm thinking that is more along the lines of like the hillbillies. We saw the monster trucks, we saw the girl, we got the Tim the Tap Man look-alike, all just covered in mud and all this kind of stuff. And that's probably what that one's going to be. Oh, Wipeout, Corn Skin, that's it. But then seeing that yesterday, on Tuesday, a couple of hours after the Tez put this out, Take-Two Rockstar responded pretty quick. All the domains listed within the post are no longer tied to their name servers anymore. And as you can see, someone did ask, what does this mean? The domains were tied to Take-Two via name servers, but they've updated them to obscure ownership, making it look like a large corporation owns them without revealing who. That is going to be interesting. And obviously at the bottom, still, the swift change fuels speculation and creates a Streisand effect that points back to Take-Two. Yeah, it's obviously these weren't really meant to be found, not yet anyway, and with them changing them up straight away, almost within a couple of hours of Tez posting them on the forum, I think they kind of went, oh, we need to hide these. But it's going to be an interesting thing, and I cannot wait for this game. I really do think that this game, it's going to be the biggest launch of all time. It really is. Like we discussed at the start of the video, Red Dead Redemption 2 sold 23 million units in 2 weeks. It wouldn't surprise me if we see GTA 6 sell 20 million units in the first day. It really would not surprise me. And if they sell 20 million, you know what, let's just round it up. So say they double GTA 5's one-day launch and they sell 22 million copies. That is an estimated $3 billion. Because obviously games, they're basically now nearly double the price of what the game was back in 2013. We're looking at what, $70, $80, $90, even $100 for GTA 6? But I have spoken to so many people on the forums, on Reddit, and the key consensus is that 95% of people, if GTA 6 cost over $100, they're like, I'm still buying it. That is mostly because Rockstar delivers everything. It's not a game where it's half-assed, you know? And perfect example is Red Dead 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 to me is one of the greatest video games of all time. The story mode is 100% in my eyes, this is now my eyes, my opinion folks, Red Dead Redemption 2 story is better than GTA 5 story. Red Dead Redemption is, it's cinema. You know, Martin Scorsese, cinema. Red Dead 2 is one of the greatest story-driven games of all time. Yes, it's slow to start off with, but it's Red Dead Redemption. You're a cowboy, you're in the Old West. You haven't got a bloody flying oppressor coming near you. You know, that sort of thing. But let us know down below, folks, what are you looking forward to? Do you think GTA 6 is going to sell at least, say, 15 million copies day one? And, as we saw with the gaming industry, they were all running scared, and rightfully so. Let us know down below, folks. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.